people walking down here, by the way. I wonder why they're doing that. Where are they going? Malaria. Malaria? Hey guys, welcome to Unmodded Gaming. I'm the Unmodded Gamer, and I'm back with more Project Hospital. And in the last episode we had this patient here, Margaret Gonzalez, come in with the ambulance. She is getting a CT scan done, her blood is being tested, she got a CBC testing and a urine analysis testing. So she has dizziness and she has a headache, and there's about a 50-50 chance that she'll end up in the neurology department that I haven't opened yet. And well, I'm trying to find out what she is suffering from, as she might collapse at any moment. Let me just follow the patient, and we will see what the day brings for us. And today I am hopefully going to get some more ambulances, or maybe open the neurology department if that should be necessary for this patient. So the only other available examination is an MRI scan. The rest are all things that cannot be done at this department. And for some reason I can't do an ECG. I don't know why that is. Why it says technology not available, or technologist not available, but okay, apparently so, I guess. Also, I'm gonna look into if we should hire some more doctors maybe, because we're doing pretty good right now, but we can still hire a lot more people, as you can see. And let's hopefully get a result of her CT testing. And I personally think that it is methanol poisoning what she is suffering from. That is ingestion of methanol leads to an uncommon poisoning that can cause severe metabolic disturbances, blindness, permanent neurological dysfunction and death. So it looks like her possible diagnosis, or the list with possible diagnosis, has decreased a little, or maybe not. No, never mind. So the only thing I can do here is get an MRI test done, and it looks like our... Oh no, he is there. Okay, he has a hidden perk, and that is also something they do in this game. Why don't they just drive her to the MRI room? There's nobody using the MRI machine right now. She's brought back to the emergency clinic. What? Or emergency clinic? The trauma center, I should say. I thought they were gonna bring her back to the thing upstairs. Let me just get this patient, or select this patient, choose it as my favorite. I thought they were gonna bring her over here, which also wouldn't make sense to me, because it's just so much work, but now they're bringing her to the trauma center to stabilize her. Why would they do that? Well, whilst they are busy with that patient, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself 2 more ambulances. Right. One there and one there. That means that I can now get up to 3 patients, or not up to, but I can now get 3 patients per day coming in with the ambulance. And that also means that I'm going to open up the neurology department, because she's probably far from the only patient who's gonna come in with things that can be treated at the neurology department. And why is she waiting for a doctor/technologist for examination? What is he doing? Well, I guess he was taking a break. I don't know. Finally, just as I thought, methanol poisoning. Okay. Well, that means that I'm going to hand her over to the computer, and that she'll They're still doing the MRI. I didn't ask for it, but oh well. Let's just select this then. Ethanol treatment. A very effective treatment in treating methanol poisoning. Okay, that's all they say about it. Well, with that being done, let's go ahead and set up the neurology department. And as you guys know how this works, I'm going to see you after the cut. And I'm back with you. Now I've gotten all the departments up now, because I really didn't want my patient that I had to have to go to the neurology department, but then there wouldn't be any room available for her. So I decided that I wanted to prevent things like that from happening. And as there isn't really much going on right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and have a look at some of my patients coming in. Like Kate Davis, for example. And it is already clear that she has either of 2 things, which are both treated by the at the general surgery department. So this patient may get or is probably going to be taken into the hospital. We have a bunch of people leaving. It looks like they're all being looked after. What is that, by the way? It's an inflammation of the kidney, usually due to ascending bacteria spreading up through the urinary tract. Okay. It does come as some sort of a surprise for me that he isn't taken into the hospital, but I guess it wasn't necessary. So So here we have an interesting case. Jennifer Jackson with a fever and a headache. And maybe... oh right, stiffness of the neck. Okay. There are people walking down here, by the way. I wonder why they're doing that. Where are they going? Malaria. Malaria? Sweat rash. A skin disease common in hot and humid conditions. And this? Diabetes. So they're walking around the main entrance. And around the part where they... well, come in. And we have someone with an incorrect diagnosis. How did that happen? Okay, well, let's just say it is appendicitis. And let's... well, I don't know. Let's do an HDU hospitalization. Because I don't really know how serious that is, an appendicitis. If you get into regular hospitalization maybe. But for now we'll just do HDU hospitalization, and there's nobody being performed surgery on. Here we have someone who has just had an examination. And that person is going to be treated also. Okay. What do we have here? Another case of kidney stones. And you can tell I've played this game before because I know what those diseases that you see on the screen are. In normal words. Let me see what's going on here. That is difficult to pronounce. That is an autoimmune disease where the immune system gradually destroys the thyroid gland. I don't know what the thyroid gland is, but he's gonna get some medication for that. I don't know if they'd automatically prescribe some medication for high blood pressure, because that is what hypertension means. But I'm gonna go ahead and select it anyway. Here we have laryngitis. By the way, I'm surprised none of my ambulances have gone out or anything. They're still all here. And here's the patient treated, but why is that patient not being not hospitalized? I don't get it. They just left her at the emergency department. Alright, that's the same patient as before. HHD with heart failure. Okay. Well, I don't know what that is. We cannot see it either. Because we can do nothing with those patients yet. They haven't been signed in. So we finally got the patient that arrived this morning at the ambulance. Or with the ambulance. At the hospital. At the department. So that took a while. It's time for the patient's lunch. And let me see what else is going on right now. Do we have anyone here being... Oh right, we got someone at the MRI machine. We don't see that a lot. They usually don't use that much. And as we are speaking right now, one ambulance drove away. Let me see if something is happening up here. Yes, there is. Oh right, that is a patient from the Neurology department. I thought it was a patient from Cardiology. Well, I'll just wait for the ambulance to come. And then I'm going to finish this episode. Portal vein thrombosis refers to a condition where the portal vein, the larger vein from the intestines to the liver, is blocked by blood clot or gallstones, also called cloetylus, are concretions of usually made from bilirubin, bile acids and calcium formed in the gallbladder. Gallstones usually do not cause symptoms, however, if they block the bile duct, they can cause a variety of serious conditions. So I'm curious to see what it is. Still don't have a diagnosis yet. And I have treated 40 patients per day, which means that I get a $5,000 government grant as a reward. And I've treated 10 patients per day at any specialized department, which means that my clinic patients are going to increase by 20. And there is my ambulance. Alright, the people are jumping in action there. And we have Mark White. Ooh. That's gonna be a difficult case. Aortic rupture or a traumatic cardiac arrest. So he's gonna get cardiovascular surgery ASAP. He's bleeding also, you can see here. Okay, well, he's being attended. Wait, why would you use pressure bandage? I mean, I understand it stops the unstoppable bleeding, but your aortic is in your chest. You can't just put a bandage there. Some things in this game, they're just not as logical as you'd expect. But he is now also getting a blood transfusion. or he should be getting a blood transfusion. And once he got that, he's gonna go into the cardiology department. I got 45 patients per day treated. And I used to be able to just select the cardiovascular surgery, but now apparently I cannot do that. And he's going into the HDU hospitalization. Well, we'll see how this ends in the next episode, but I wouldn't be surprised if he got into the ICU. So thanks for watching, this was the Unmodded Gamer, subscribe for more and stay unmodded.